something weird happening whenever somebody joins, apparently. It's like a ghosty sound in Discord. I'm not sure what Discord is trying to play, what kind of games they're playing around here, but it's weird. I guess, it is the month of October, the Halloween, the dead of the night, Hallows Eve, some would say. But yeah, welcome back, Craig. Thank you for joining, Craig. It's been a while again, Craig, and I say that basically for the last few episodes because it's been a while every single time. We're back. Somebody's back. I don't know who's back. Anybody's back. Welcome back to the Believe You Don't podcast, where we talk about nothing. We're not consistent. We're just out here doing our thing. But yeah, it's good. Life, busyness, everything in between. It's great. So, wanted to do an episode. I don't know if they're going to join me or not. If they do in the middle, that's perfectly fine. But, haven't really felt like doing episodes last few weeks, honestly. Just been hanging out, gaming a little, hanging out with the child, the wife, the dog. So, just want to hop home, give a little update. Not really update because not that anything has necessarily changed, but Anyways, I'm here tonight to talk about nothing important whatsoever. But yes, exactly. I guess just update what I've been doing. Kiwi, he, the Diablo 4 expansion came out. Him and I assume Jordan was playing it too, and then obviously Donkey was playing it. So they switched off and started playing Diablo 4 expansion. I think Kiwi said it's fine, but he doesn't want to grind his brains out on it. So, I'm sure it'll take another break. But I know we got to get back to playing Chaos and, beating the last two DLCs. We'll see how long that takes, And then Donkey obviously wowing it up. I'd like to get his input on the quote unquote controversy with the $90 store mount of basically people just buying it versus getting the gold. I think it's the Lone Boy. I could be wrong. I don't know. Uh, the race to world first in the first raid in WoW happened over the past few weeks. Limit pulled it out. GG's to them. Thank God we beat the Brits. But I actually was able to watch a little bit of that. It was fun. It's always fun to watch the Race to World First, how much time they actually put into the preparation, the fights, and just everything. It seems fun as shit. Obviously, I could never do that because I suck at video games, but it's fun to watch for the most part. What else happened? Some Xbox partner show. It was decent. Um, we are obviously gearing up for the Game Awards show in December. Look forward to that. Hopefully, Mr. Jeff, has something interesting for us to look at. I tweeted back at him because he said something like he was getting ready for the awards and should he create a hype video and shit. And I was like, you know what, Jeff? I don't care unless you got Dino Crisis remake / remaster, Legend of Dragoon, and I think there was a third. I don't remember, but I was like, doesn't matter. If it ain't got either one of those games, don't bother. It'll be interesting. It'd be dope if they just predictions for me, like obviously out of left field. This will probably never happen. Biggest and absolute dream will be Legend of Dragoon remake, or at least a remaster fully, like a full remaster, and just bringing it up to speed and everything like that. However, it'll never happen. But the good news is we have a video game that took inspiration from Legend of Dragoon in Expedition 33, and it's got my boy Clive over there. He's voice recording for one of the main characters. Bro, that game has a star-studded voice cast. It's going to be amazing. And 100% look forward to playing that game next year. Even though like it's turn-based, and I know turn-based is completely, not a lot of people love turn-based combat anymore. It's all about fast-paced and everything like that, action-oriented. So, but really looking forward to that game. And it's awesome that they took inspiration from Legend of Dragoon, because back in the day, Sony tried to create a video game that was close to Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII. They were a little bit too late because it was literally right before the PS2 came out, so no one cared about it. But the combat was different enough to make it a classic cult following and everything like that. So, and then, obviously maybe an update on Final Fantasy VII Part 3, the remake Part 3. They're at least 2 to 3 years still out from it coming out, which is unfortunate because by the time PS6 might even be out by then, but we'll see. And then it'd be great if we got like a tease, if they are really working on it, a God of War, like 3, depending on where they're gonna go, if they're gonna stick with Atreus, or is he gonna go to a different mythology? Like, some people want Egyptian, that'd be cool as shit, I think, or the like Chinese mythology. So it'd be really neat if we got maybe a tease like we did back in, I think it was 2016 when they showed it, or 2018. No, it was 2016, I think. But I'm sure Game Awards will be fun. They're always fun, usually. Just celebrating. Obviously, my gaming of the year will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I finally did trade it in after putting in 170 hours. I just needed to let it go. But hands down, my game of the year. I know a lot of people are going to put like Astrobot up there, Black Myth Wukong, and those I haven't played either one. I want to play Astrobot. I don't know if I'll get to play Black Myth Wukong. But I think those are great games. It's just Final Fantasy VII Rebirth it topped remake, and I feel like there's no way that they can't, regardless of what Square Enix is reporting with their sales and stuff like that. That's because they were pigeonholed by Sony, by just putting it on PS5, and it's not. Is it on PC? I think it just came out on PC. So, but regardless, it's also be on Xbox. So, hands down, game of the year. But I did play and beat another game called Plucky Squire. It was a fun little game. It had some platforming, simple actions of just like a triple attack, a circular attack, jump attack, and it was a really neat story and how they made it go to like 2D to 3D and everything like that, jumping out of the book. It was a great experience. It was really short. I probably completed about 5 to 8 hours, I think it was. Oh shit. Who joined this guy?
Would sound. Holy shit.
What?
The Halloween bullshit
I have to turn that off.
sound. Oh man, I hate it. I hate it. It's
It's
almost gone,
stupid.
but I fucking hate it.
Well, yeah, I guess it'll go away in November.
All right, what are you talking about?
I was just talking about what y'all were doing. I was talking about what I've been doing, like playing Plucky Squire or beating it, I guess. And then the predictions at Game Awards.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been doing shit. Yeah, this is
That's awesome.
Kiwi. Kiwi hasn't been doing shit.
Well, how was Diablo? How was it? I guess if
I mean,
you're kind of done.
it was good, but like it's one of those things where you need to add a lot more, and you're just taking like the casual side's hand, and you're not adding enough. Most of the classes were like all the like base classes to the first game, aside from the new class they added, they were pretty like balanced to an extent. But then the new class just dumpstered everyone. Like you're hitting like, say I get hit like 150 million or like billion. No, I'd say million, and they're hitting like trillions. So
Jesus.
yeah, it's Blizzard being lazy. Like
You
it
always got
just
to promote that newness.
yeah, but I mean not that blatantly. Like it's like, hey, why would you play anything else? Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh yeah. Because I think Donkey was saying it didn't feel like a what the freak was the expansion in Diablo
Reaper of
3.
Souls.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a
It,
Reapers of Souls, I guess.
nah, no way in hell it did. It felt like something just thrown together and was like, hey, we can add a few things. These are some features. Here you go. Give us $40. And it's like a lame DLC. That's basically what that expansion is. Like you didn't add enough new active abilities. You didn't add enough legendary powers. You didn't really gain anything. All you did was promote your shit awful story and your new class, and that's it.
Nice.
It's probably like a 5 out of 10 for me, even though we still play Diablo all the time because we all have problems. But that's besides the point.
True. True. Are you ready to get back to the chaos grind?
I mean, we can, but like, do you ever find a build?
No.
Like, find a goddamn build. You're basically useless.
100%.
You're basically a meat shield, and then
What?
it's like,
I don't. Is there really a point to find a build until we can actually get to the last DLC?
I mean, yeah, because then you can build on it and you get to the last DLC easier. Because the only way to get the level 800 affinity is you need to get to level 100 floor, whatever the hell that place is, and it's hell. Like it's literal hell to get there.
Shit, we just need to get those couple people in our lobby the entire time.
Yeah, but even then, they're basically just glass cannons. And what if they don't play anymore?
Kiwi. They were playing a month ago. I highly doubt they're just gonna randomly quit
Fuck, I'd
after.
randomly quit. Hey, let's carry. Let me. I need to carry these shitters.
Trove, that's their sole purpose in this life. Um, prediction on game of the year.
Oh, easily Dragon Age Veilguard. You know,
Oh
it
my
hitting
god.
10 out of 10s. You know, easy, not paid at all review copies by EA. Just pumping money into all those reviewers to be like, hey, don't say anything bad about our game. Give our game a good score so we can get some big sales. And then realize they fucked up the whole Dragon Age series because they're brain dead and putting DEI and also their bull crap in it. But I'm done with that.
Right.
I don't know. Let me look at the games that came out.
Is Dragon Age on Game Pass?
Nah, it's probably on weird EA shit.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I don't know what came out. Like, what did throw me some games because there's too many games.
Well, obviously Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Nah, that's not winning. That's shit.
Black Myth Wukong.
I hope that doesn't win because that was mega shit. The
Um,
problem is it's probably gonna win because Chinese are gonna like overload those awards.
Astrobot.
Well, I guess you're doing well, but it ain't gonna win.
Dragon Age, I'm sure, will be in the conversation.
If that wins, then that's paid for, you know, awards. Wouldn't put it
Um,
past Jeff though, because Jeff's sort of been a like corporate shitter lately.
let's see. That's the biggest. Some people are trying to say Elden Ring's DLC, but I don't think you would do a DLC as
Nah,
a.
it has to be a base game. It could win like they could have a category for like best DLC, but
I think they
it,
do. I could be wrong.
that's the only way it would do well because you can't put Elden Ring's DLC in there. Oh,
Help.
sorry, my bad. Monster Hunter. Oh no, it's not coming out till next year. Never mind.
Obviously,
Next year, it's gonna shit on everyone
GTA 6, my guy.
if it comes out. You don't know if it's coming
Yeah,
out.
100%. It's gonna be funny if they delay it again after like 15 years.
That game's just not worth it. Like I don't care what they do to it.
They
You're
just make
basically
way too much money on online. I feel like to
well,
even attempt to.
it's just the thing. It's the only people who play those games are mostly little kids, and I say little kids, I mean like 14 to 16-year-olds. They just think shit on everything and like run around as like a basically mafia or gang.
Yeah. Helldivers 2, I think, is in the conversation.
If they didn't botch it, it probably could have.
Yeah. Persona 3 Reload apparently is in there.
I hope it doesn't win because it's not that good.
Thought you loved the Persona series.
I like the Persona series. Like you compare it to the original. I mean, it's a lot better, but I just don't think it's not game of the year better. The best
But
thing I think Persona should win at is their music because their music is always so fucking good. Now the game that could win is Re Fantasio Metaphor. That game could actually win it. Persona 3 though, fuck no. Get that shit out of here.
um Polygon has, have you heard of this Balatro game?
A shitload of people play it. It's like poker or like playing cards, but it's what are the games called? It's like a card. It's like a weird form of poker.
Yeah.
People are addicted to it. I never played it. I
It's a
don't really get into it.
roguelike
Yeah, it's like a
card game.
rogue like poker game.
Hmm.
I mean, I like Slay the Spire, but nah, I mean, I like that because it's like hero powers and shit, not fucking cards.
Yeah. Polygon also has Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I do
No,
not
fuck
see that.
no. It's if it was a full blown Zelda game, maybe that game. That game looked like garbage.
Um Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Doubt it. Those games just they're good, but not
No.
enough people play those games.
I think it's 100% for Rebirth, or I could see Astrobot in this sense, but that's literally just the PlayStation people, so that's not. I don't think there's enough. Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2, I guess, did come out this year too.
It won't win. It again at the same thing. Like if you're comparing those, it just gets beaten out.
Yeah. And then I was talking about my ultimate um dream of what
No
he
one
would
cares
show.
about that game. Like it's never coming out. Give up on it. Dead.
I was saying, obviously, Legend of Dragoon
It's
remake
not dead.
or
Literally dead.
remaster. I can do a
Literally dead.
remaster.
Literally dead.
Or Dino Crisis remake.
I get it. Yeah, you have a higher chance to get Dino Crisis than Legend of Dragoon.
I know. So if he teased Dino Crisis, I would accept. I don't think they're gonna tease Dino Crisis, obviously, but they're gonna. I think he'll tease or show Resident Evil 9. I think it's
Yeah, it
100%
was.
coming out next year. So
Some I don't know if it was Brazilian or something. Some Spanish or other country, southern country, had leaks of showing an ESBR for Resident Evil 9, so it's coming.
yeah, and I that's okay. Obviously the reboot ish to 7, 8, 9, or 7 and 8 have been fine and great and everything to the series, but it's turning into how they did with 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when they hit 5 and 6, they went off the rails, and I think they're getting to that point again when they go to 9.
They
So they
need
need to stop for a while, let it do their other shit, focus on Monster Hunter.
it's it basically comes down to it. They need to take the thing that makes Resident Evil so good is not that it's literally like full blown, like you're an like assault military person going in and trying to slay zombies. It's you need the horror aspect to make them good. Like I think 4 is good, but like 4 didn't have the horror parts. And that's what I
Yeah.
think is lost in those games. And at the same time, that's why I think 2 was so good because Resident Evil 2, it had all the horror aspects. It was like it had a great, environment and setting and all that, and like the atmosphere was great. 7 had the same thing for a little while, but then it turned into gun them down, boys, and then it was just like, huh? Why'd you ruin it? And they should never do a dull segment ever again. Like it was neat, but then you realize it's really garbage because it like everything's taken from you, and it just like it completely takes you out of the game.
Yeah. That's why Dino Crisis think would be wonderful to get back to because it actually did have our horror aspects. When it got to Dino Crisis 3 or 2 though, it was like going from obviously because they didn't have as much well, I wouldn't say interest in it, but it was completely different than Resident Evil because they went Dino Crisis 1 more horror and like finding stuff, but 2 it went like it was really actiony. It was fun, but it was really actiony.
Is
So
9 but, like, is 9 just gonna be Leon again? Like, is it
I
because
think
everyone
Leon
loves
will be
Leon.
there. If you bring Leon, obviously people buy it, but I think they're gonna or they should bring back Jill in some fashion. I don't know how.
I mean, they could make anything work 'cause who the fuck knows where the story's going? They can make
Oh yeah,
random
100%.
bullshit of the virus is somewhere in a different form.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, Dino Crisis tease or Resident Evil tease would be great, and then um if they wanted to like really get hype again, a God of War tease to either a shorter game with Atreus or where he's going off on he's leaving Atreus and he's going to a different mythology.
See, I don't think people care enough about Atreus
I yeah,
that the game would sell well enough because they care about is Kratos, and, like, Atreus was there as, like, I mean, literal support. Like, he had no other meaning.
yeah. He was a great support character for sure, so I don't know if he but him and Angry Boda I think could make a good team if they were to make a smaller game, but I just don't know. I think they may be done with God of War for a while. I don't know if you saw the leaks. They are supposed to do like a remaster of the first like 3 or 4 or something of God of Wars, like from the original PlayStation and PS2 and stuff. So
See, I'd be okay with that, but they need to not take what made God of War out of God of War because that's gonna be the problem. Is they're gonna censor the fuck out of it.
yeah, I don't see how they're gonna get around the censoring.
I they
So
just they just they just have to not censor it. Like they literally have to not censor it. You got the point of that mythology and all that shit in the Greek mythology if they do that.
yeah. Uh, maybe a GTA 6. No, well, we've already kind of seen a teaser, but maybe an update on that. Um, any other predictions you can think of?
Um, what's coming out of Nintendo? Something's gonna come from them. Will the
Well, it
Switch
has to
2
be.
be
Yeah,
shown?
it has to be. Well, yeah. Switch 2 could be shown maybe if it does get shown. What do you think the like their launch title game will it be a Mario or will it be a mainline Zelda?
See, I think it'll be a Mario game, but they'll show Metroid Prime 4 gameplay.
Mm,
Very brief gameplay though, like a minute or two.
yeah,
That or that game's dead.
we need Super Mario. is it? It's Odyssey that everybody loves, right? Or is it Galaxy?
I think it's Galaxy.
They need to do if they could do a launch title with the Galaxy World 3. I think that
No,
would be
it'd be
dope.
2.
Is it 2?
I think there's only one Super Mario
Oh
Galaxy.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that'd be it. That would be a dope one. Um, what else? Obviously, I have been fiending over Black Ops 6.
What do you mean?
Like just playing the shit out of it.
Bro, don't use the word fiending.
I'm
Fiending's like a word
fiending.
that 12-year-olds use when
I'm
they're fiending for someone's
fiending.
ass.
Okay. I'm literally playing on my breaks, my lunch break.
Are you like having fun or is it
Oh,
garbage?
absolutely. I'm having fun. The problem is we got to play, me and Aaron played zombies one time the other day. Both Easter eggs have already been beaten. Apparently it's the quest isn't hard, but at least not Liberty Falls, because that's the one that's more like Cold War and stuff. But the other one, Terminus, they say does have a more actual old Treyarch style to it, but it's harder to get around because it's on an island and there's so many islands you get to go to and shit. There's a bunch of Easter eggs to it. They made cool Easter eggs to Terminus at least, but the Terminus boss fight is one of the best boss fights that people like zombie players are saying in all of zombies. So, but we tried it. We literally got the first like 2 steps, and I don't know. I kind of just want to, because you get something special if you complete it before they put in the guided section, so everyone can complete it and shit.
Yeah, quit sucking ass and complete it then. If you already have like a literal guide made.
Oh yeah, I mean, I tried to look at the next step and then don't look at anything else to see if we could figure it out. But I think we're gonna try to play tomorrow. But anyway, obviously I've been playing freaking just multiplayer really, and after it came out, technically, like if you did the New Zealand thing, I didn't do that, so it came out Friday. I didn't get to play Friday night. I played Saturday, Sunday, and I played tonight. So it took me 2.5 days to get one gun to max. That's how long it is to level a single gun. For whatever reason, the assault rifles are level 48. But I guess it doesn't necessarily matter because it's based on you unlock the attachments based on your level. Because that's how they actually brought back the original Prestige and stuff.
So what's the point of leveling a gun? Camos?
Um, No, there are, you have to get the weapon to a certain level in itself to unlock um the attachments for it, but your level is tied to unlocking the guns, I think. And unlocking the guns, perks, and everything like that. So, but it's been fun as shit. Nuketown is apparently coming back Friday, so that'll
Yeah,
be where
fuck
I'm
that
gonna
shit ass
sit
map.
because there's only like one map because it's just back to how you leveled in Modern Warfare night 2019. Get your decoys, throw them out as fast as you can, and just try to live. So, but yeah, it's been fun so far. I want to try and have a couple guns leveled up before Warzone. The movement's interesting. I'm not obviously taking full advantage of it because you can just go nutso, but it's still pretty neat. I can't believe Jordan's actually playing it a little.
Is he actually playing it? Is it he's already done?
I didn't see him in multiplayer. He only said something about zombies. They may be just playing on zombies. Be really neat too if they teased at Game Awards when all the Call of Duty games are coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, like, the main problem with it is unless they're using new servers or like new technology and crap, and people, if I mean, if Microsoft lets them, if you can get hacked from using Microsoft shit, and so it fucks up someone's computer, I'm pretty sure they could sue Microsoft because that's the problem with all those old games.
Yeah. The UI, they made it even worse. And I think it's getting worse because they're putting all the Call of Duty games on there.
How do you make
You
the
have to,
UI worse? It was already terrible.
because you have so many games to select from now.
Like, that's what I don't get. All you have to do is have them all at the top. I pick one that I have actually installed, or if it isn't installed, it doesn't fucking show it.
I think it should just be like whatever the most current one is, whatever they've switched everything over to, that's what should pop up, and then just have a completely other section to the other games. If you want to go into them, you go into them. But when you come into the game, there shouldn't be no other blocks. It should be Black Ops 6. That's it. When you go into Black Ops 6, it's like the original one. It has multiplayer, zombies, and then Warzone. You select right there what you want to do within Black Ops 6. But when you open the game up, it's like Warzone, Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War. And it's just like in a tile format. And it's like, I don't want to see that. Just give me the current game and then put like what one in the word am I thinking? Not retired games, but like what the freak?
Old.
I mean essentially old games. And that's I oh my god, I pray to Jesus that if they do end up actually, like Microsoft and Activision works it out where they put all the old CODs onto um the Game Pass, they do not include it into that section because it would be so overwhelming. Obviously, if they want to do that, they can. Just for the simple fact, you will literally have to buy hard drives and SSDs for just the Game Pass for Call of Duties because of how big they'll be. Well, I don't know. I don't know how large the older ones were because I guess I played more on console because we played Black Ops 3. I played on PS4. Ghost was on PS4, and I don't
It
remember how big they were.
it just depends if they have new assets to make them high resolution, then their amounts skyrocket.
Yeah. But if they do, absolutely, I want to go back and play the zombies.
I'm only doing it if it's not me and you.
Aaron
I
always
mean,
said
oh,
that he would
Aaron's
play,
ass. Aaron's
but
fucking ass. You know how much I hate him.
I mean, yeah, but
I need dumb idiot tall fuck that says something about being here to chat, but then he's not here. So I hope he hears this. You dumb idiot tall fuck.
I just want to honestly complete all the Black Ops 3 again. Like, I know you hate Grog
Shoot
Roby,
myself.
but we never got to do Shadows Evil because it required 4 people. So, like, and then we we did Revelation, right?
Fuck if I know.
I thought we did. I know we did Durazandrak, obviously Garad, Zetsubo, and I think we did Revelations. But and then, I mean, some people say the Cold War zombies were decent, like some of the maps, and then no, I would say Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare zombies was supposedly like pretty good. Like the Rave one was decent, and then we never completed any of the World War II ones, did we? Well, like all of them.
Um, I don't know. I know we did one of the World War II ones was actually like when it was I think it was me, you, Donkey, and Jordan.
Yeah, we
That was probably one of the best Easter eggs that wasn't made from Blundell.
yeah.
Even though it was jank, like the mode was jank because of that stupid ass shovel and having to do weird shit with it. But
Yeah. No. Hopefully they talk about it or something like that. Are you gonna play any Call of Duty?
maybe eventually, but not right now.
I understand. Well, do you have anything you want to talk about? I was hoping Donkey would be here. I could get his input on the Long Boy controversy.
Yeah, I need to shit on Donkey. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Tro.
do.
You don't have anything?
No, you think I am looking forward to the Monster Hunter Wilds
Oh
beta
yeah.
in like,
The
like 3
beta
days.
or the early access
Yeah,
beta for PlayStation came
the
out this week.
shithole PlayStation Plus subscribers beta, so active soon.
Yeah. 100% look forward to y'all playing that. You need to stream it. I want to watch how amazing it's going to look and be.
I don't know. My computer probably gonna hate me.
It may explode, yes.
It's been doing well too recently.
Yeah. Surprisingly, COD's running fine at the moment for me.
Wait till
Oh,
Warzone comes out.
oh yeah, it's gonna explode. I did when Aaron was gone for a little bit, and I beat Plucky Squire. I booted up Age of Mythology.
No one likes that game.
Oh, it's so wonderful. It's like Age of Empires on crack, but my fantasy because I love mythology. It's so great. You get the powers of the gods and stuff. Oh, it's amazing. I think there's DLC for Age of Empires 4 coming out this year or next year with your stupid card system and shit.
Oh, that card system was great, and you know it.
Stupid. Well, I guess we can go ahead and end it there. I literally wanted to do a random ass episode. I did have that topic of what was it? Gamer questions, but I'm not gonna just ask you 50 random questions.
Yeah,
I'll
how about
wait
wait
until
till there's
Donkey.
how about wait till there's more than just me here.
So um but we'll go ahead and end it there. Um I'm not gonna promise anything. It may never be consistent. It probably never be consistent again. So we'll make episodes when we can and talk about interesting things. The only thing I can think of is coming up is Game Awards, and that's December. There might be a random state of play, so we'll see if anything pops up like that. But wanted there. Thank you for listening, Kiwi. I know you remember, and you can continue to believe us.
If you don't, oh yeah, baby.
That's yep. That's how we. Yep.